Have you ever wondered, when your cat suddenly bites you, what they are actually trying to say? Most people assume it means anger, aggression, a sign that their cat is mean or difficult. But the truth is often the complete opposite. In many cases, that sudden bite isn't an attack, it's a reaction, a signal, a final form of communication when everything else has been ignored. The problem is, cats don't speak with words. They speak through their bodies, through small changes, through subtle signals that, if you don't know how to read them, you will completely miss. And when all of those signals go unnoticed, the bite becomes the only thing left. Once you understand the real reason behind each type of bite, you won't just avoid them. You'll begin to understand your cat in a completely different way. Everything begins with a situation almost every cat owner has experienced. You're petting your cat. The room is quiet, your cat is lying still, maybe even purring. It feels like a perfect moment, a calm connection. And then suddenly, they turn and bite you. No warning, no explanation. And you're left confused, maybe even a little hurt, wondering what you did wrong. But here's the most important thing you need to understand. Your cat didn't suddenly bite you. They told you before that. You just didn't notice. A cat's body has a threshold for physical contact, and that threshold is different for every cat. Even for the same cat, it can change depending on mood, environment, and level of stimulation. What feels like gentle petting to you can slowly build into something overwhelming for them. At first, it feels good. Then it becomes more sensitive, and gradually, it turns uncomfortable. But cats don't jump straight from enjoying it to biting. There are signals in between. The tail starts flicking at the tip, the ears lower slightly, the body becomes less relaxed under your hand. Sometimes the skin along their back ripples like a wave. These signals are subtle, but they are not random. They are warnings. Your cat is saying, "That's enough." The problem is, humans tend to miss these changes. We look at the overall picture and assume everything is still fine because the cat hasn't moved away. But internally, everything has already changed. And when you keep going, the bite happens. Not because your cat wants to hurt you, but because it's the only way left to stop what's making them uncomfortable. The surprising part is this. If you stop early, at the very first sign, your cat won't bite. And more than that, they will trust you more. Because you listened. And for a cat, being understood is the foundation of trust. The second part of this story is completely different. Some bites don't come from overstimulation. They come from something you unknowingly taught your cat. Have you ever played with your cat using your hands? You wiggle your fingers, move them quickly, your cat locks in, then pounces, grabs your hand, and gently bites. You laugh. It feels cute. So you keep doing it. But in that moment, something important happens. Your cat learns that your hand is prey. To a kitten, anything that moves is a potential target. That's instinct. And if your hand is the thing that moves, reacts, and pulls away, your cat's brain will mark it as something to hunt. At first, the bites are soft, because kittens don't have full control yet. But as they grow, the strength grows too. And what once felt playful starts to hurt. Most people try to fix this by pulling their hand away quickly when bitten. But that actually makes things worse. Because to a cat, something that runs triggers the chase instinct even more. You're not correcting the behavior. You're making it more exciting. The solution is simple, but it has to be consistent. Stop using your hands during play completely. Use toys that create distance. Wand toys, feathers, strings, anything that redirects your cat's focus away from your body. And if your cat goes for your hand, don't pull away. Don't react. Freeze. A target that doesn't move quickly becomes boring. Over time, your cat will relearn, and that behavior will fade. The third part is the one that surprises most people, because sometimes a bite has nothing to do with behavior at all. It has to do with pain. Cats are experts at hiding discomfort, not because they are stubborn, but because in the wild, showing weakness makes you a target. So your cat may eat normally, walk normally, and act almost completely normal, until you touch the wrong spot. And in that moment, the bite happens. No warning, no hesitation, no restraint. Not because your cat wants to hurt you, but because you just touched something they've been silently enduring. It could be arthritis,
A dental infection? A minor injury from a bad landing? Or an internal issue you can't see? Your cat won't tell you. They can't. And sometimes the bite is the only message they have. What's important to notice is that these bites often appear suddenly, in cats that have never bitten before, or only happen when you touch a specific area. If you notice that pattern, don't assume it's attitude. Assume it's a signal. A visit to the vet might reveal something early, something that could have gone unnoticed for months. Because sometimes a single bite is the only warning your cat will ever give. The fourth part is about a state many people don't recognize until it's too late. Fear. You reach for your cat. You just want to pick them up. Maybe move them off a table, off a counter, out of the way. But the moment you touch them, they bite you. So fast it feels instant. No clear warning. No build-up. Just reaction. That's not anger. That's fear. And the difference matters more than most people realize. A scared cat doesn't think. They react. Their brain switches into survival mode. In that moment, you are no longer familiar. You are a threat. Something that needs to go away. And the fastest way to create distance is to bite. Sometimes you'll see the signs. Flattened ears, arched back, wide eyes, raised fur, a low hiss. But sometimes it happens too quickly, especially if your cat was already stressed. A loud noise, a stranger, a change in the environment. All of these can push your cat into a heightened state. And when you touch them in that state, the bite comes. The worst thing you can do is chase them, corner them, or try to comfort them by picking them up. That only increases the feeling of being trapped. Instead, give them space. Give them an escape route, a place to hide. When they feel safe again, they will come back. On their terms, in their time. The final part is the one most people never expect. Because not all bites are negative. There is one type of bite that is completely different. Softer. Slower. Without tension. Without defense. Just closeness. You're sitting still. Your cat is in your lap. Purring. Relaxed. And then, they gently bite you. Not hard. Just a light pressure. That's not a warning. Not a reaction. Not fear. That's affection. What many people call a love bite. As kittens, cats don't just groom each other. They gently nibble. It's part of bonding. A way of building trust. A way of showing closeness. And when your adult cat does that to you, they are not treating you like a human. They are treating you like family. You can tell the difference by how it feels. There is no force. Their body is completely relaxed. Their ears are neutral. Their eyes may be half closed. They are not trying to leave. They are not pushing you away. They are pulling you closer. The biggest mistake people make is overreacting. Pulling away, yelping, scolding the cat. But in that moment, your cat doesn't understand fear. They only understand rejection. They interpret it as you pulling away from connection. So the next time it happens, stay still, breathe slowly, and understand this. In their own quiet way, your cat chose you.